Hello, welcome to Spirit Cocktails. I'm your host, Pierre. Today, judging the final round of the Lucid Absinthe contest. This is a very interesting contest to judge. Has some very good cocktails come in. I enjoyed them. There's some really good ones and some really sour ones, but they're overall very good. I love the input. Now, this contest, this finals rather, will actually consist of the winner of the first round, which is Rourk's Maleficent cocktail, based off the movie, which I'm still trying to figure out why he put apple juice in it, even though there's no apple at all in the Sleeping Beauty movie. Research that. And then Kyle's Cauldron Martini, which was a very good cocktail, a nice layer effect to it, and you mix it. It's good. They're two very good cocktails. I'm going to enjoy doing this finals of it, but it's going to be a very hard contest to judge to actually make the winner of the Lucid set. As you can see here, this is what you're going to be winning. You have the dripper, the absinthe spoon, and the Lucid cup, which is actually direct from Lucid Absinthe to me to give to you, the winner of the contest. And this is actually going to be an easy one because both these people are actually from America. No international shipping. So much better. Now, first thing I'm going to do, because I'm going to do these cocktails again. I did them before last week, as you can see. You can look back there. You can see the cocktails entirely, see all the reviews, the different flavor notes, everything I got from it. This I'm redoing again to get a side-by-side view of the two winners of those rounds. First one I'm going to make, since Kyle's is still the hardest one to make, obviously, of the two. So, yeah, I'll take that a little later. So I'm going to make Rourk's Maleficent cocktail, which is going to be in a martini glass. Now you want to chill the martini glass. Add a little bit of water to that. And set that aside. Okay. I got a lot of stuff going on here, so bear with me. Now you want to do is you want to measure out of your Lucid Absinthe 1 ounce. Yes, for later. This is going to be a stir style cocktail. No shaking, strain, just stir. It's a martini, to say the least. Minus the vodka, but still a martini. Now, next thing you want to add is your Malibu Red. Should be also 1 ounce. Then you want to take Patron. Now you said the darker the better. I'm going Patron XO Cafe Dark Cocoa. Can't get much darker than that for a cocoa cafe. It's also very good if you ever get a chance to try it out. Plus it's chocolate. Chocolate's so much better. I think the regular one is just primarily coffee. Maybe a couple of chocolate notes, but this is more cocoa. There we go. Then I'm going to take, which I'm still trying to figure out other than the flavor why this is in here, an ounce of apple juice. Some ice. Apple Doug. Yeah, another common cocktails reference, but yeah. Give it a stir. These are pretty good. Before you pour it, you want to dump out your ice that was chilling. And then strain this into your martini glass. And you want to garnish it with a cherry. These are some of the best cherries on the that I ever tasted. Luxardo original cherries, direct from Common Cocktails. You gotta try these if you ever get a chance. They're expensive, but they last. Whereas most cherries you get, if you pay like $5-6, whatever it is, it lasts like, if I can get one here, it lasts like a few days, about a week or so. Then you gotta get rid of it. And it's a waste if you don't use them all right away. Yeah, I'll get that later. There we go. Can't believe I wasted one. They're too good to waste. There you have it. The Maleficent cocktail. The next one you want to do, which is also going to be a stir style cocktail, for the first part at least, is the Cauldron Martini. What you want to do first is take some ice, add it to your lowball glass. Obviously, another Common Cocktails, well, everydaydrinkers.com, awesome drinks glass you can buy from them. Then you want to take that and that aside with a little bit of water, help it chill a little better. There we go. Okay. And then you want to take, oh, actually, no, correction. This part first. This is a little more complicated cocktail. It's a few steps. It's not just like, oh, just pour, mix, done. It's layer cocktails do tend to be a little more difficult than most other cocktails, but they're fun. What you're doing is about 2 ounces Citron Vodka, once again going with Sobieski. Then you want to take 4 ounces of your orange soda. Now, from doing this before, what I'm gathering from the whole idea of using Citron Vodka with orange soda, you're keeping the citrus flavor up, but you're also creating a higher ABV, so this will rise to the top, create that layering effect. So that way your Blue Curacao will fall instead of rise. It's science. Gotta love it. There we go. Add some ice. Give it a stir. A big block of ice there. Guess that'll work. Okay. Stir. Now, before we pour this in the glass, you want to add just a splash, about a 1/4 ounce or so, absinthe, because all you're doing is you're coating the glass. you're not fully adding it 100%. You're just getting that effect, the aromas that you would normally get from that. One thing I love about Lucid Absinthe, it luges, turns white. Goes from clear to white. It's a very good effect. You don't see that very many cocktails once they're chilled. Because that's science. There it goes, good. That's surprising. It looks like I added more water to it. That's the same amount of water version that was in there. Displacement. Another part of science. There we go. Pour that on in. Then you want to take your Blue Curacao, and we want to measure in is 1.5 ounces Blue Curacao. About there, so good. Get this down the side of the glass so that way it floats toward the bottom. Well, sinks to the bottom, not exactly floats. There we go. See if I can get a better layer than I did last time. Last time it kind of blended more than anything else. You're going to get some blending. It's almost damn near impossible not to get some blending, but hopefully I can eliminate some of that. It's hard because it just went right from orange to green, no orange left, but still looks pretty good. Then you want to take about 1/2 ounce of Grenadine. Gotta make a name for a second there. Go blank. There we go. Same thing with that. There you have it. Cauldron Martini. Now, yeah, my layering job wasn't as good as last time, unless it wasn't even that great. But you can see it's more the greenish color, the little bit of orange on top, and you got your blue in the middle, and you got your grenadine on the bottom. So it is a layered style cocktail. Very good effect. Now you said to create this cocktail for fully, to get the idea of the cauldron, is you mix it. Because you got your 3 main ingredients and you mix them all together. It kind of comes out more of a black color. The more you mix it. Cauldron Martini. I just created a cauldron. So now you have 2 very good cocktails, each in their own right. Had the right to move on to the finals because they're very good cocktails. This one, obviously, when it went against the pucker up was a little too sour. It needed some sugar. It was just way too sour. That's the one thing that actually knocked it out of the semifinals to bring this one into the finals. Now this one was also a very difficult cocktail to judge between the two, but one thing that brought this into the finals is the fact that it had so many arrays of flavors. Because you have your chocolate, you have your coconut, you have your apple flavors to it, and you have your licorice from the Lucid Absinthe. So you have multiple layers of flavor that you're tasting in one complete mix, but you're tasting each of those main ingredients in there. And it uses cherries, which is always a good thing. But it's a very good cocktail. It has every right to be in this contest, for the finals rather. Now the thing is these are two very good cocktails. I love both of these. It's going to be a very hard one to judge. This is the one downside to actually doing these contests is you pick your final, your semifinals, your preliminary finals, however many entries you have in there, and you're trying to think which of the two are the better, and it might be one that's kind of that gets kicked out. Then you have one that's really good that moves on in. So I love both of these cocktails. This I loved for the presentation because it's layered. You mix it. It goes from your kind of a greenish with a red in there, a little bit orange, to a black cocktail. It kind of reminds you of a cauldron. It's perfect for Halloween, which originally he said this is a Halloween cocktail. This is something I may want to actually promote once again come around Halloween time just because of that fact. This one, it's a martini. Martinis are always good as far as the look of them. They have like a very good flavor to them. They're a little potent. They have that burn to it, but they're overall they're good. Now between the two, I gotta decide only one to win the set. There's where the problem's going to be. Now, first one I'm going to try is the winner of the first round, which is the MALEFICENT cocktail. And just as before, you get all them subtle notes. Obviously, your main ingredient is your Lucid, so that stands out. Licorice obviously is the focal point of the whole cocktail. But you're getting them chocolate notes. And you're getting like a subtle coconut. The coconut kind of blends pretty well with the chocolate flavor from the Cafe Patron. Kind of like a candy bar, like almond joy in so many ways, because you got coconut and all that. But anyhow, it's a very good cocktail, and you do get some of the apple notes. So it's a very good aftertaste. It's a very good finish to it. Now this one, when I had this was really good. So now I gotta try it again to see 22, which is actually the better. I love this one. I love the citrus notes. You do get that a little bit of a bite from the absinthe. It's minute, but it's present. Anytime you make a cocktail of Lucid Absinthe, you notice it's very potent in licorice flavor. Not everybody likes licorice. I'm one of the people that don't like licorice, but I can tolerate it. I'm not saying because the fact that I hate licorice, I hate this drink. I know how the drink is. It's a very good cocktail. I actually like that. It takes the concept, the flavor of the absinthe, the licorice, and blends it with so many arrays of flavors that it makes it way more palatable. It's something that you can, even someone who hates licorice can drink this and still like it. Now this one, you do get that slight hint, as I was saying, but it's a very potent blast of citrus. It's a good sweet cocktail to it, and it's overall it's a really good cocktail. This is the hard part because I like them both, but I have. So here's why it comes in good to actually have another person because you get that second opinion. But it's like between the two, I like them. Presentation wise, this is still really good. This had more of a presentation. because it goes from layered to this big black cauldron effect. So with that, that does give that a win. Use of absinthe, I would say with this, between the two, this is more palatable. I gotta give this one to Kyle. This, man, it was hard. I love them both. But Kyle, you win the losing set. And you'll be hearing from me soon to find out how to send to you, and congratulations. And I love this cocktail. I'm actually probably going to drink this whole thing because it was that good. And I love Rourk's too. I'm going to be drinking that one too. I'm very surprised how that came out. Although I'm still trying to figure out. And Rourk, if you see this video, tell me, where does the apple juice come into effect? Is it just there for flavor, or is it actually for the show? Because if it is for show, that's incorrect. But aside from that, it's a very good cocktail. I love them both. As I said, it's a very hard contest to judge. But Kyle, you win. Congratulations. And I hope you guys love these cocktails too. And I definitely gotta give a shout out to Lucid Absinthe and Deuce and Global, because without them, I wouldn't be able to run this contest. I wouldn't have half the stuff I need from them, because they're actually the company that represents Sobieski Vodka, which I have a lot of different Sobieski vodkas. They have Lucid Absinthe, Camas Cognac. Another one I'm trying to review soon, which is actually tequila, called Blue Nectar Tequila. There's so many things that they actually help promote me enough to actually do these cocktails. They see I have a good product and a good brand, and I have, well, a very good knowledge of how to promote their product. And I'm very appreciative of that. And thank you, Deuce and Global, and thank you, Lucid Absinthe. I love doing this contest, and I hope you enjoyed it too. But like us on Facebook.com/spiritcocktails, subscribe to our page, and as always, drink responsibly.